I feel like I can just like warm my little fingers over it like a little fire.
This feels like Nordic country in a bowl.
Can it get more magical at a Christmas market than when it's... Hey travel lovers, welcome to A Wanderlust for Life, the channel that shows you European gems through food and memorable experiences. I'm Jessica and this is my friend Edna.
Hi, and today we're in Helsinki.
Yay! Obviously, our first stop is going to have to be Glühwein, or in this case, Glöggi? Glöggi. And I got mine with the local dry gin. And what did you get?
I got the distillery's sea buckthorn gin.
Which apparently is very Finnish, right?
Yes, the lady said that Finnish grandmothers love sea buckthorn, so it's also very healthy.
Oh, she said this was double healthy. I don't know about that, but let's give it a try.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my God, that's delicious.
Whoa.
It's so good.
Does it taste like Glühwein, like a mulled wine?
It does, but it has this like almost citrusy sweetness to it from the sea buckthorn.
And mine tastes like a gin tonic hot wine.
That's a good thing, right?
Which I absolutely love.
Yeah. Sounds like a win.
And we've already asked her like where to buy it because I don't know if you guys know this, but I collect gin when I travel. It's probably the best thing to collect.
It's pretty good.
Do you collect anything?
I collect different alcohols, yeah. So not always gin, but to be fair, usually gin.
And this is why we're friends, guys. But we are going to explore this market. Also, like, check around Helsinki a little bit. I think there's a food market we'll be heading to as well. So very excited about that. But this is super warm and cozy already, so let's go check it out.
All right, one more cheers.
Cheers! And now I got something super traditional. I mean, obviously these markets have so many different kinds of food to choose from, but if you can get something that is traditional. So we asked, and this is a Christmas pastry, and the middle of it has plum on it. So it is gonna be delicious, I'm sure, but she told us that every household will have this. So let's give it a try. This is delicious. So the pastry is very flaky, very buttery. Think croissant, but the plum, it just adds like this extra layer of deliciousness. It's not overpowering, it just kind of complements it. This is so good, and this is like a great, I don't know if they ate it for breakfast. I feel like this would be a great breakfast pastry. A little bit of powdered sugar on top just adds like, I don't know, a weird creaminess? Not weird, but I think powdered sugar does that sometimes. So good, and it's snowing. Can it get more magical at a Christmas market than when it's snowing? It reminds me of when we were in Munich and we went to Augsburg and it was snowing there. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it above and down below for you so you can watch it after this video. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that now and hit the bell so you don't miss any of the videos. But for now, we're gonna eat this and find more things to eat and do. And because we are up here, up north, one of the normal things to eat, or at least not weird thing to eat, is reindeer. Now, I know this can be controversial, but you have to understand different people eat different things depending on what is most available to them. So we have a reindeer and cheese soup here with some lingonberries and croutons. Looks amazing, smells amazing, hot. I feel like I can just like warm my little fingers over it like a little fire. All right, let's see how this goes. Try not to drip on myself. Lots of berries. Smells meaty. Not so much cheesy, but meaty.
Would you call it gamey?
Edna pointed out gamey is probably the right word for that. That's really good. So yeah, it's gamey. I don't see chunks of reindeer, which I kind of thought there would be. But there's definitely reindeer flavor, and it seems like maybe they're bits, like ground up, which is probably an easier way to put it in a soup. And the lingonberries are full in here, and they add like that extra like pop of like acidity, yeah. just like extra flavor, and the croutons add for a nice crunch. But this is gonna cool down very quickly because it's so cold.
I feel like this is kind of like a clam chowder consistency. It's like creamy, a little bit cheesy, but I really like the reindeer in there. It's like infused with the reindeer flavor. And then yeah, the lingonberries just add to it. This feels like Nordic country in a bowl.
Some crazy cool things that we have found is that there's a blacksmith here, there's a glassblower here, there's somebody knitting gloves here. It has been so cool. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it's immersive, I guess. There's so many local people, obviously, good food, great people. Oh, and you might have seen this at the beginning of the video, and I bought this separately. So it's not like the German Christmas market where you pay for it, you get the deposit, you give it back, but, well, like at all the stands, but I did just buy this, but you can also buy it with a drink in it, but there was only one place to do it, so I don't know if that changes, and you might be able to get a deposit for it, not sure, but I had to have it. Like, don't you need to get the mugs? You haven't been here unless you have, right? Do you collect mugs? Let me know in the comments. How are you liking the snow?
It's so magical. It's all powdery and really adds to the atmosphere. It's lovely.
It's big chunky ones too.
Yeah, it's hit me in the face. On
It's on the microphone now too. So if you hear something, it's like, that's what it is. You're welcome. You get to be part of the experience too.
This market is so cool. So basically there's food everywhere as you would expect at a market that's a food market. And before I brought the camera out though, Edna and I had some of the best seafood here, and it was from this amazing woman. She makes some of the most amazing Finnish food, super fresh, high quality. So you want to go there for like the good stuff. So we had the salmon, and like it was marinated, and just the texture was phenomenal. And then we also had the crayfish, which is basically lobster, let's be honest. It's the cheap lobster, so I really feel like you should always go for the crayfish. But now we've gone to a stand that specializes in herring. Now herring is a very, very, very big deal here in Finland. You may know that it's a big deal in the Netherlands as well, but they do it very differently here. So we got a couple different ways. So we have the traditional right here. We have the dill over here. We have the black currant and juniper hiding over here. Alrighty, let's try the traditional. I'm a little nervous. I don't have my water out or anything. Alright, bottoms up. First of all, the traditional is it's done in a thicker way. It's a very firm fish. And then the flavor, how do I describe it? It's just very like, it tastes like a meal. Like it has so many different flavors. It's a little sweet, almost the tiniest hint of sour, but not really. It's just enough to like make it not be super sweet. I don't even know how to describe that. That was amazing. Really happy about that one. All right. I'm gonna try the juniper because I'm super curious. So you can see this is actually a little thinner, a little longer. That's a big piece. I'm just gonna take a bite of this one. Ooh. Okay, she said that was not gonna taste like a gin and tonic. I think she's wrong. It kind of tastes like a gin and tonic. A little fishy, but not really. I'm like super surprised about all of this so far. All right, now the one I can never remember. Blackcurrant. Thank you, Edna. All right, let's try this one. Not my favorite. Traditional, still by far my favorite. And then the one that I think I'm gonna like best, but now I'm second guessing everything, the dill. And it's still, this one like is mostly skin. Smells good. Very good. Very good, exactly what you expect. Tastes a little like very lightly pickled like dill. It's perfect. It's if I had to eat herring again, I would eat it like that, but the traditional is my favorite. Helsinki was amazing. What I didn't tell you is we actually took a day trip from Tallinn, Estonia, which is where I am right now. So if you want to see this video, go ahead and subscribe because I don't want you to miss it. This is where I'll be taking you along and showing you what all to do in Tallinn. Basically in Helsinki, we absolutely loved it. After the Christmas market though, it got quite cold and very dark, so we did a lot of things inside, including getting the best salmon soup we have ever had, and I'm gonna leave all that information down below for you. And then we went to a couple cocktail bars, and I met this amazing bartender. She is just like, she blew my mind because she gave me like the most amazing cocktail. I've never had anything like it before, and it included aloe vera, if you can imagine. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, go ahead, do it, and I will see you in the next video here in Tallinn, Estonia.